Hey there everyone, and welcome back to the land of Indinus. We are now lost in a gigantic desert. Yeah, this is how we begin Chapter 4. AKA Disc 4. And no, it never explains how they even get here. So yeah, it's a mystery. So, this place has some treasure chests that are kind of annoying to get to. In fact, I'm not even sure if I've ever gotten every single chest in this place, but you know what? We're going to this time because I have a map. For you see, on the way to this desert, there was a merchant, and he sold this map to me, which totally just did not prevent me from falling down into this thing like an idiot. Okay, so yeah, basically it's a desert, and you know what deserts in RPGs usually are, they're gigantic mazes. Well, this is no different, but there's also quicksand you have to worry about, and in order to get a lot of the treasure in this place, you have to fall into specific quicksand pools. So yeah, instead of running around like dropping into every quicksand pool randomly for probably more than half an hour, figured, what the heck? I'll come prepared, if you know what I mean. And yes, every time you fall down to get a chest, you have to start over from the beginning. Also, yes, there are no random encounters here. I should probably fight the enemies. Let's fight this thing. I think there's 3 different types of enemies we can encounter here. One of them are these cacti. It doesn't look like any kind of cactus I've ever seen. Let's kill it before it eats us. Easy enough. Whoa, 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 don't want to fall down there. Okay, let's go ahead and fight the, yes, the giant, the dragonfly. No, not a dragonfly. That was the enemy in the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. These things are called, what are these things called? Ah, the Cambria Dayfly. What is Cambria? Is Cambria, like, a place that's, like, ever even mentioned in this game? I don't think so. I know this place definitely isn't called, Cambria. This desert's called the Death Frontier. It gets that name because it's a very deadly place that a lot of people die in, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's 2 I think I lost my place on the map. Wait, was that the first screen from like the... Wait. Okay, I think I'm right here. Okay, I got my bearings. And I remember my first time playing this game, I got so lost in this place. I bet everybody takes a real long time getting through the Death Frontier. Okay, whoa, no. Ah! That sucked. No, that is not what I intended to do, obviously. Also, believe it or not, I think this is actually my first time I've ever used a map for this place. The only reason I'm even using it to begin with is just because I want to get all the treasures. I don't know, it's like, I usually don't worry about getting every single thing in this place. There's actually one specific treasure that I always make sure to get in the Death Frontier, but I never really worried about getting the others because they're so annoying to get. But I don't know, since I've gone out of my way to, you know, get every other treasure chest in this place, and I don't know. It's like over the years I've become... I don't like using this term improperly, but I guess you could say I've become more and more OCD about picking up every single chest I possibly can in an RPG, and I think this place is a one-time dungeon. I'm not entirely sure on that, because I don't remember the last time I ever tried to come back to this place, because who would want to? But I think it... Oh, no, wait. That was a good quicksand pool to fall into, because that drops us down here. Yeah, I know this doesn't make much sense. Like, the quicksand pool that dropped us down to that chest up there is probably like over 100 feet away from the one that we just fell down into, but I don't know. Don't question it. That's just how this desert works, I guess. But yeah, I wanted to be sure to get every single chest here. And for that, a map is very useful. Okay, so now, I gotta go right. And down. I've always wondered if the rocks in this desert were supposed to offer some kind of clue as to what direction you were supposed to go in, but I don't think they do. Okay. Oh, can't carry any more items. That's just great. I have 2 healing rings. Have I really only picked up one of those so far? Huh. Oh, no. There's another one. That's the one I just picked up. I thought I had more than 2. You know, I'm running out of space because usually I don't even keep all of the... usually I don't even keep most of these repeat items. Like the smoke ball and the pandemonium and the magic and material shields. Like, I honestly usually never even keep these. I usually just sell them. I don't know what compelled me to keep them in this playthrough, but they are kind of wasting inventory space for me, considering I never use them. I don't know. I might sell them when I get to the next city. Definitely don't need the Moon Serenade. I mean, that's really, really good if you make use of magic a lot, like Dragoon magic, because it fully restores the MP of the entire party, but yeah, it's not really something I need. This right here is... I think this is a healing point? Yeah. Huh. I don't think I've ever actually fallen down onto that one before, because I don't remember there ever being a healing point there. I was thinking you could only heal at the oases that you can find throughout this place. Well, I learned something new. Very weird place to put a healing point, though. It's not really that useful being right there. I'm pretty sure I got all 4 chests during this area, so yeah. Now we want to head all the way down. Also, yeah, I'll fight one of those big worms eventually. Might as well fight one right now. If I remember right, I think I used to train additions on these things, because they have a lot of HP.
Yes. Go. 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 Moon strike.
And very low defense. I think that's probably on my first or second playthrough. Well, that's all the different types of enemies the desert has to offer. So there's not really much point fighting anything else here, since, you know, none of the encounters are random. You know, unless I accidentally walk into an enemy, then there will be fighting.
Yes. Go. 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 Moon strike.
Yeah, if you don't move immediately after a battle in this place, you might just get ambushed by an enemy, like, right away. Okay, this will lead us on to the next part of the desert now. Yeah, you thought it was over? No. Actually, we're not even halfway done with this place yet. This is a pretty large dungeon.
Die.
Yeah, I'm not really entirely sure why I've been holding on to all those. I don't know, maybe I consider having all of the repeat items by the end to be like a requirement for 100% or something? I don't even know. Honestly, that's kind of silly because, yeah, I mean, I don't even use them. And I mean, they are one-of-a-kind items, but, eh. They are clogging up my inventory, so I might get rid of them. Just FYI, I normally try to be as complete as I can when I'm, you know, doing an LP of an RPG, but I don't consider having, like, every single unique item in the entire game, like, part of completion. Like, that would be a perfect file. I mean, now there are some games, where that could be considered, like, think like Zelda. Like, if you have Zelda and you have, like, an inventory with all these, and yes, by the way, no, I do not consider Zelda an RPG. I'm just saying there are some RPGs like it, kind of like Ys, where you have, like, an inventory system, and there's all sorts of, like, empty spaces that will be filled in with various items and weapons and equipment and stuff. It's like, for that, I would consider getting everything part of a complete file. But if it's an RPG like this, where you just have a basic inventory and, you know, I wouldn't consider getting every single individual weapon and item and You know, every single, like having an inventory with every single little thing in it at the end of the game, part of 100%, or, you know, part of completion. I try to go for complete files, but I don't go for perfect files, because, yeah, that's just not my thing. That would be extremely annoying to do. And Rose just got slapped. But yeah, one thing I do consider generally part of completing a game like this would just be to like open, or like when I consider like 100% completion for this kind of game, I would consider opening every chest to be part of that. Unless there are some chests in the game that I don't even know exist. I mean, who knows? Like, I didn't know about the hundred gold chest in the prairie until like a couple years ago. So, who knows? I mean, maybe there are more chests in this game that I don't even know about, but you know, who knows? Anyway, okay, we wanna trying to study map while running away from enemies. Okay, I want to go up 2. I could just go right and fall into the quicksand, but we can get 2 items if we do it this way. Whoa, whoa. Wait, is this map wrong? Okay, apparently I cannot follow a map properly. Because I just went to an area that... I'm pretty sure that... wait, does this map have a problem? Because I'm like...
Yes. Go.
I need to get this worked out.
Go. Go. Moon strike.
Like, I don't think I went the wrong way. I thought I was going the correct way, but...
Hard blade.
I don't know. I have an idea. Oh no, don't poison Albert. Oh, good. That would suck to get poisoned all the way out here. Oh, then again, you could just transform into a Dragoon to cure it, so I guess it wouldn't really be a big deal. Okay, I'm just gonna jump into this pit here. Oh, wait, no. I think I see. I see where I went wrong on the map here. I went way too far north. Okay, so... I go east once, north once, and then I should go to the right, I believe. Okay, good. Now we're on the right track. Down here. And there should be a chest right here. Got the Gladius. I think that's, is that a rose weapon? Ah, yes, it is. I don't know, maybe I have gotten everything here before. I really don't know. I can't say if this is my first time getting everything in the Death Frontier or not, but... I don't know, as many times as I've played this game, maybe I did it in the past and I just don't remember. Yeah, I say, by the way, I said generally because, like, you know, if a game has, like, random elements, you know, by random elements, I mean, like, you know, it's like if a game has, like, chests that, like, respawn or randomly appear in dungeons, like roguelike elements or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna discard some of these healing fogs. Oh yeah, wow, that was a really worthy trade-off, but yeah, it's like, you know, if it's a game like that, then I wouldn't consider getting every single chest part of 100% completion, because it's not like an actual thing that can really be completed, you know. Because if you get everything and then, like, leave a dungeon or an area and then come back, it's like all of a sudden everything is there again. So, yeah, that's not something that can really be considered finished, but you guys know what I mean, I'm sure. I'm sorry, I don't mean to go on for so long about this. I tend to be very lengthy in my explanations about things. Power down. That right there is the one treasure that I always make sure to get in this place. Because, you know, as you can probably guess, yes, it decreases the stats of an enemy. It's the opposite of power up. Yeah, I don't know, it's like over the years, though, I've gotten more and more, I guess, obsessive about getting everything that I can in an RPG, as long as it's comfortable for me to get, like, as long as it's something that I'm okay with doing. Stuff like the King of Jump Rope trophy in Final Fantasy IX is no-go, because I'm not sitting there jumping rope 1,000 times. There is no freaking way that I'm doing something like that. That is just utterly ridiculous. Oh, hey, there is an enemy that we haven't encountered in this place yet. It's these things. A spiky beetle.
Yes. Go.
I forgot about them because they don't actually, like, appear on the map. This is actually weird. It's like the sandworms, the dayflies, and the cacti, like, all appear physically on the field, but these things never actually appear.
Rod Typhoon. Yes. Go. Go.
But don't worry, guys. I mean, I enjoy finding and getting everything that I feel like getting, though. Like, I'm not, like, uncomfortable doing this, and, you know, like, I don't feel like I'm forced to do this or anything, so don't think anything like that. It's entirely my own decision to try to pick up everything I can. You know, I think another reason I might do it, though, is because I'm aware that some people like to use Let's Plays as, like, walkthroughs and guides and stuff, so it's like, if anyone just happens to, like, you know, want to use my LP or playthrough of this game as a sort of walkthrough guide, then yeah. Like, they'll see where to get all the stuff in the dungeon. I mean, it'd be easier to just read a walkthrough. And most people would probably just, you know... Most people would probably just go to a... Wait, I'm going the wrong way. It's like most people would probably just go to a written walkthrough or just watch like a non-commentated, you know, video walkthrough, but you never know. I think that was actually one of the reasons I started trying to get everything, you know, in games during LPs to begin with. Something I did for years. But even then, I don't care about getting every single thing in a game. Really, it ultimately... Well, I don't always care about getting every single thing in a game. It ultimately comes down to the game in question. And yeah, I'm completely failing to follow this map at this point. I'm just kind of, like, running and hoping I find the way. Actually, I think I just did. Okay, here we go. This is the final oasis in the level. And from here on, actually, it's much more simple. What the heck? Wait, did I just get, like, stuck on the rock there for a second? By the way, I apologize if you guys don't want to hear me droning on about this kind of stuff. I know I'm, like, barely even talking about the game. It just sometimes, you know, it's just like sometimes I feel like I need to explain all this so people understand.
Rod Typhoon. Yes. Go. 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 Moon strike.
And then there's some games that I don't even care about 100%. Like, a good like, a good example would be probably Resident Evil 6. Like, I don't care about finding the serpent emblems because all they really do is just, like, unlock bonus stuff. Also, oh hey, Albert just unlocked his final edition. Awesome. Like, I don't know, it's like I never felt the desire to find all the serpent emblems in Resident Evil 6, but I do love finding every single one of the treasures in Resident Evil 4. So really, it depends on the game. Some games I like to do everything, complete everything, other games I don't. It's dependent on the game. So when I say I always try to go for, like, as complete, you know, as I possibly can in an LP, that's not, like, always true. Like, I don't really necessarily mean for every game, just in general. And then, you know, like, there's some games, like, you know, like Resident Evil 6, where I really don't care about 100%ing it.
Die. Hard blade.
Yes. Go. 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 Moon strike.
And that just gave us a healing potion. That's, like, pointless at this point. Well, okay, not really pointless. I mean, even at this stage in the game, they still restore half your maximum HP, which isn't bad. Bandit shoes. Yeah, that's a speed increasing accessory. Anyway, I believe that should be every single chest in the Death Frontier. There's 10 total, and I'm pretty darn certain we got them all. Make sure I didn't miss any down here. Okay, good. Now let us finally bid the desert level farewell. Honestly, wait a minute. I switched Albert over to Flower Storm, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Actually, on that note, yeah, well, you know, before we get out of here and end this episode, let's go ahead and show this off. Unless I already did show it off in the previous battle, or was the previous battle where I learned? See, I tend to forget certain things very, very quickly. Probably because I've been talking so much about other stuff, it just, like, slipped my mind. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've done it, though. Yeah, look how powerful that was, even in its weakest state. The final editions are pretty strong. And Albert has one of the stronger final editions, too.
Die. Hard blade.
Actually, I need to check my edition progress. Well, then again, I think, yeah, Rose and Dart are both on their second from final, so I'll know when they learn their final editions. Oh, that Sandworm was about to jump out and get me. Yeah, Moonstrike, okay. More and more, alright. Ooh, that was close. Oh, shoot. I just realized I was not in the place that I thought I was at. Yeah, see you guys back at the last Oasis, because this video's going on a while. Oh yeah, I just remembered why I used to use Sandworms as addition grinding / training. It's because they never counterattack. I used to be really, really bad at countering, or avoiding counters, I should say. So I remember using these to train my additions. Okay, we're back here. And on a final note, if anyone's wondering what I would consider 100% for this game, well, it's the typical that I would consider for most RPGs. That would be opening all the chests, doing all the side quests, and defeating all of the optional bosses. That is my general that's my general idea of what I consider to be 100% in an RPG. It would be finding all the chests / items and completing all the side quests, which includes, like, beating all the optional bosses and stuff, so, yeah. And that's what I intend to do in this game. Anyway, we have reached the end. And finally, we are back out on the world map. No, seriously, how do we get here? I really want to know. Wait, let's look at the map. Yeah, see, when Disc 3 ended, we were all the way up there in the northwest corner in Velweb, but... Wait. You can't, like, actually move the map around. But yeah, that was, yeah, that's Mills... Okay. Okay, so north of where I am right now, that's Mills so I guess they... I don't know. I guess they went, like, southwest of Fernie or something. You know, I don't even know. Like, seriously, the game just never explains how the party even gets here. Like, if they ever, you know, remake this game, yeah, what a dream, huh? Like, if they ever remake this game, I guess that's something that they could elaborate on. Also, yeah, I should probably save the game. Alright. See y'all next time.